mrbengaltiger1 by mrbengaltiger1. First map made. This is an individual who has shared a bunch of comments on the YouTube channel. Had some good things to say. Finally made a map. (41, 3, and 7). Good to have secrets. Good to start small if you're just beginning. Yeah, I mean, we can tell that we're using Doom Builder as a base. One thing I would suggest for anyone just getting into mapping is go in the settings in Doom Builder and tell it to randomize the default textures. Because then they'll be completely random and you'll have no choice but to change them. Like, these are the default Doom Builder textures, and that's just pretty obvious. Yeah, I mean, basic rectangle room. One thing that's often wise to do is change your floor height, or change your floor height when you're changing textures. You don't always have to do it, but it often will look better. Here you've got a liquid. It doesn't really make sense that a liquid would be the same height as something that it is on top of. However, you know, function over form, I think. So if you were doing a big fight in here and you didn't want to be bouncing up and down, then maybe leave it the same height. That's not the case here, though. This door appears to open fast, but it uses the slow door open sound. I'm not sure what format this is in. This is a pretty sudden transition from, you know, tech-based to rocky hellish. Not necessarily the end of the world, but some of it's just not really believable, like this really sharp angle right here. Just doesn't really seem believable. Like, you can understand if like a meteor or something destroyed your building, but like, is a wall really ever that thin? I don't think so. It's kind of a minor thing, but immersions can be a big deal to players. I don't know where anybody is, but I'm getting shot. I don't know where you are, dude. I just know you're shooting me. Found you. Yeah, the map's a little bit bumpy down here. And right here we got two different textures there. I like some lighting detail. That's always good to see. Probably don't need a backpack in a map of 43 enemies. Probably don't need Nazis ever in conventional Doom. Yeah, combat so far is mostly just kind of going around corners and shooting the monsters. This is kind of interesting. What do we got here? Rocket launch over there. So yeah, right here we would probably want a transition texture of some sort on the window, like Sean or support. There is definitely some different textures. It's not all stock Doom stuff. And yeah, here the crates are kind of weird alignments and color issues. but a nice attempt to make things interesting. Yeah, one thing I appreciate about this map, like you can tell right now, look, Bengal Tiger did not try to make squares and rectangles. There's definitely some effort to give it a unique shape. However, I think that that shape came first, and not just the geometry, but the stuff inside, and monsters kind of came later. That's kind of a cool effect, though. You go down that area and you get screwed by these monsters there. I don't think there's really anything over here. So I gotta come back with the blue key? Okay. I'll try that. Switch in there. Yeah, so what if I fall in here? Then what do I do? Nothing. I get screwed. So yeah, you're not supposed to do that, obviously. I'm not sure you're supposed to hit that switch. Oh my. Alright, let's save this. Two cyber demons, huh? Alright then. Oh, he got me there. Okay. So switch behind them. Wow, barely got that done. But I mean, that's too aggressive. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like on easy or medium, I guess, but 300 cells, there's no health in here, there's no ammo in here. I was actually thinking, okay, I do not have to two-shot both of them. But pretty close. I mean, you can't use all your cells on them, otherwise you're gonna be pretty screwed on these archviles. Whatever. Oh man, what happened here? Did I... Oh, missing texture right there. Yeah, I appreciate the attempt here to come out of the box doing something different. But somewhere along the line, something happened here. I'm not sure what got messed up, but I'm gonna have to cheat. Go back over here and crap, I have no idea. Like I guess I gotta get to the yellow key. I don't know. It's hard to say what I'm supposed to do. There you are. Like, was I supposed to go outside first to get the yellow key? soon as he lights me up, I'm done. Yep, I'm done. No, I didn't save that either. Oops. Okay, so the map relies on you actually coming outside first, I think. And if you don't do that, you actually end up getting soft locked. So one of my biggest encouragements for new mappers is test the map in ways that you would not play it. Okay. That's one of the three. So try to break your own map, because people are going to play it differently than you expect. People are going to do things that you think are totally weird and stupid, and you've got to be prepared for that. You also have to try to find if there are any holes in your map. Like if you go over here, first of all, you can get stuck in there. Secondly, you can easily come in here without the yellow key, and then you're screwed. So I had to cheat to get out of here. And that's actually the exit. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, that was interesting. It's not really what I was expecting. You know, I like the different stuff that's in the map. We got a kind of this cave section, and then we end up in a building. This is actually more like underground or something. I don't know, it's hard to say because I can't type. We're in a building here. Then let's see, we go out, down, still in a building of some sort. That was the secret. And then now we're outside. So it feels like this should all be taller. Because look, like when you got the inside height taller than the outside height, that doesn't really make sense. What this is suggesting is that this building is no taller than that, but it clearly is. So little things like that, just to make it more believable. Not that it has to be entirely believable. But yeah, I like seeing some different stuff. Got a nice outdoor area here. Some advice for out here: have at least 2 different textures on your exterior. So we've got the Rock 5. Maybe even some of this. Mix that in with it, or better yet, have different heights so that this is all one height across the top, but make it so that some areas are taller, some areas are shorter. And the way you do that is you have to have your sky sector actually has to be behind that. Actually, we're not even using a sky sector. Okay, so yeah, this wouldn't work in vanilla, but if you're doing GZDoom only, then I'm not sure. I've never mapped only for GZDoom, but if you're doing it for vanilla, you create your sky sector in the back, and then you have several different sectors in front of that at different heights to create nice little terraces, and that looks a lot better. Yeah, but a good mix of, claustrophilia in here and then out here, more wide open space. I would say it's maybe a little bit too bumpy with all the things. It's nice to have some decorations and stuff, but there's probably too many here. We got two gray trees, we got brown trees, we got stalagmites, barrels, we got all sorts of stuff to kind of clog up Doom Guy's space, which that is probably the intention, but maybe a little bit too much out here. Not really sure what was up with this. Maybe that's a shootable switch. Wonder what that does. Does that open this up? Is that how you're supposed to get in there? I have no idea. But you don't really have enough ammo to kill all these barons, so what are you supposed to do about that? I don't know. And you can't get down in the... Oh, you can get down there somehow. I wonder how you get down there. I don't know. So yeah, definitely props for a unique debut. Definitely some stuff to work on though. One of the biggest things, yeah, like I said, you gotta make sure your map is beatable and that there are no errors or soft locks in it. Like there's at least 2 soft locks in this map. The one is that you can ride this up and jump into here and get stuck. I don't even know what that switch does. And then the second one is that I think you're supposed to shoot this switch to lower this out of the way. Okay, that makes more sense. Because then, if you do that, then you won't get locked in here without the yellow key. If you shoot that switch, and you come in here and kill the cyber demons, you don't need to have the yellow key, you can just go back and get it. But because I did that out of order by riding this lift up, that's how I got stuck in here. Okay. But yeah, that's all stuff you gotta test, which, that's fine. I mean, this map may not have been tested by anyone else. That's what I'm here for. Work on, one thing to work on would be these little slivers. This is actually a mid-texture, isn't it? This is just a... Yeah, you don't want to do that. I can actually shoot. Oh no, I can't shoot through it. I should be able to shoot through that. Oh, yeah, we're not, yeah. I think we're in some sort of advanced format. Oh no, it is just a tiny... Wow, look at that. So yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, that's... Your walls need to have some thickness to them. That's just really weird looking. Same thing happens over here. Very sharp angle because your wall has no thickness to it. Transition textures go a very long way to making maps look nice rather than these jarring, abrupt changes. Like this, here's a nice door stop, so that makes your transition from the pipe texture to the silver look fine. Same thing right here, you got a door stop in between these 2 textures, that's good, but here you don't have anything, and that looks not so good. Alright. Yeah, I think I've examined enough here. A little bit of a non-linear approach too is always good. If you go out here, you get the rocket launcher and the yellow key right away, or you can bypass that and tackle the cyber demons first. But then you just won't be able to exit until you go back over there. BFG, not tons of ammo for it. A couple of cyber demons to fight. Yeah, show some promise in terms of ideas, and that's the main thing, honestly, that I like to see from a newer mapper is kind of a vision, kind of a unique ideas and innovation, because a lot of this other stuff I'm talking about, that's gonna improve eventually. Yeah, the auto map gives that one away. That's a teleporter. And that's how you get to the megasphere. Okay. You just teleport back. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of the stuff I've been talking about is all going to eventually kind of fix itself, and as Bengal Tiger plays more stuff, studies the editor more, studies maps more, will do some of the stuff more naturally, but not everyone has good ideas, you know? Not everyone has the ability to think about what hasn't been done before, or at least new ways to implement stuff that has been done before. So I like to see that. And we are done. All right.